Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
and welcome to
Well,
Hades.
Hades. I'm your host, Jan Mitchell.
Hi, I'm your host, Brandy Dawes.
And today as you can see, we are out at the track. We are actually going to talk on our show tonight about health is wealth. And we're out here at the Fort Harrison Park, the track actually. Park is a little ways up the street. But we're here at the park and we're going to just have a great time today. Wanted to do something new, do something different because we know that God is not only concerned about our spiritual, but our natural. And we want to be fit and be healthy in the kingdom so that we can be able to do these great exploits that God is calling us to do, because we can't do these things if we're not healthy, mentally, psychologically, physically. We need the strength that it takes to go all the way in our call. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this over to Miss Brandy. She's going to be our demonstrator today. I did not come dressed for the track. So I won't be running. I can run. Don't get it twisted. I used to jump hurdles and I ran track and I won my races, but not tonight because I got a dress on. So I came unprepared. So
That's all right.
coming off
That's
work.
all right. That's all right. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome. We just want to talk about how health is wealth.
Yes.
Without our health, wealth does not matter because your
Yes.
wealth is going to go towards your health, which means you will eventually tap out financially
Yes.
due to the debt of medical expenses, whether it's mentally or whether it's physically. And just want to share a few key points before we have someone come on and she's going to share a few nuggets before I really share. But we want to talk about the therapeutic and a holistic approach. Therapeutic being relating to healing of diseases and treatments, action therapy, relating to counseling to help the mentally challenges that different ones may be battling with. Of course, I have my notes because when I get on air, I will forget something. And holistic approach that deals with looking at us in our entirety, our whole self, the physical, the emotional, the social, the mind, the body, and the soul, tuning into every aspect of our life, the holistic view, not just one area, not just your diet, not just working out. It is a complete view of our health. And I often think about the scriptures, and growing up and being in church, I always remember people will quote 1 Timothy 4:8. That's the only scripture I ever heard when it came to working out and exercise. And it stated, for bodily exercise profit little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having a promise of life now and that which is to come. And that troubled me because I was like, well, wow, really? And that's all you heard. But the truth of that is they did not break that down in its entirety and make it to where it is now and real, because actually that's dealing with eternal value. It's dealing with the physical trainings of how the godliness of God and the natural of working out, you cannot compare them, because the natural aspect is going to profit on our behalf, but the spiritual aspect is greater gain in God. So if we put things in its proper perspective, it says, for the physical training is of some value, but godliness has the value for all things, present and to come. That's really how it's breaking down 1 Timothy 4:8. So then I said, well, Lord, let me go look at 1 Corinthians 9:24-27, that deals with running to win the race. And of course, we're outside running to win the race. As Jan stated at the beginning, interesting, huh? Confirmation. And dealing with self-discipline. We can all go out to eat together, but you can't get people to work out together. Where is the discipline? I have another note to share with you. 1 Corinthians 9:24-27 states, and now this is the NIV broken down. Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win. Everyone who competes in the game exercises self-control in all things. Then they do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we're talking the imperishable, that imperishable crown. Therefore, I run in such a way as not without aim, but I discipline my body and make it my slave so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified. So my question to you is, are you disqualifying yourself out of your health? Are you disqualifying yourself out of your health, mentally speaking, naturally speaking, physically speaking? What are you doing about your health? Stop waiting on the physician. Stop waiting on healthcare mental professionals to tell you how to care for you. Are you disqualifying yourself from the wealth of your own health? I broke down a nugget here, and it's interesting because PTSD, acute stress disorder, depression, oppression, suppression, anxiety, all of these deal with you on a psychological aspect. If you're going to be taking medications, then we ask that you take it as prescribed and not stop and start, because you do more damage to yourself than helping yourself. Now, if you're a person that do not care to take medication, you are going to have to get up and take care of your mental just as well as your physical. Health is wealth. Talk about it. Health is wealth.
Yes.
And before we share and show examples, there's a woman that work out here with me often. Her name is Lisa, and I'm going to introduce Lisa. And I just want Lisa to share with you, because there's many people out here and some of the things that we deal with and the reasons we come out here. So we're going to welcome Lisa at this time.
Right.
Come on over, Lisa.
Hi, lady.
How
are you?
Oh,
You're beautiful.
oh, just came off the tracks. I don't feel beautiful, but I feel good though. I feel great.
Yes.
I mean, walking is not just physical, but it's mental.
Yes.
It allows you to just think. I spend time with the Lord, and then also too, it helps me as I'm dealing with problems at work to help me problem solve. Just step away and just process, and then I go back and I just feel all of this energy. So I just walking to me is great. Matter of fact, this is my second time out here today. I come out here on my lunch hour and I do about an hour.
Okay.
And I come out in the evening and I do about another hour and a half. And I feel great for I'll tell my age, as you say, I'm a great. For a 54-year-old woman.
Okay. So, pause right there, Lisa. Don't go nowhere. Now listen to us. I'm serious. We are talking from our heart. Miss Lisa is 54. If Miss Lisa have the motivation, the energy, the dedication, and the discipline to not only come out here in the evening, but to come on her lunch break like me. I'm working out from my office. I leave out my office and I do a 15-minute power walk around my building as many times as I can. And so it's interesting. We need you to really hear her heart. How's this helping you psychologically?
Oh, I mean, it's great. And it just allows you to be not as anxious, to be calm, and just to have really God's peace. So you're just able, and there's nothing like being at peace and not being, uptight or whatever. So it's just a renewed system of energy. It really does. It makes you feel great. As a matter of fact, during the winter months when I couldn't come out here, I missed it. I mean, I would work out at home, but there's nothing
not the same.
It's not the same as being outdoors, seeing the nature, and just it's great. As you know, I come out here.
We see each other like we family. and the funny thing is, I stopped and I was like, "Excuse me." She walked over and I was like, we know each other. We just don't remember each other's name, right? And so we started laughing and everything, but we started talking and we both understood the holistic aspect and the therapeutic aspect of being out here, the trauma you overcome, the mental challenges we overcome. Us being African-American women, we wear so many hats, we bear so many burdens, and we do not want to be put on medications. We are not going to be put on medications. I'm not an advocate for medication, but if you must take it, I ask that you take it correctly and take it diligently. See your physicians. Now, if you're like us, you may just be taking your vitamins and you're doing everything in a holistic manner. It's about our whole entire self. Our whole entire self. Look at Miss Lisa. If she
Yes,
just step
isn't
back,
she
y'all, Miss Lisa looking good.
Yes, she is. Miss Lisa Sharp.
Check her out.
Yes, let me
Just
get
do
out the
your
way.
do it that, Miss Lisa. And I mean, seriously, you all,
Yes,
health is wealth.
it is.
You can have all the riches in the world. If your health fails you,
That's true.
what do it matter to have the riches and you cannot enjoy them?
Absolutely.
We need you to get up. We need you to get
Yes.
motivated.
Yes.
Get up, get motivated, move. The next time someone offers you out to eat, you know what I want you to tell them? We can go out to eat, but we're going to park way away from the door so we can walk back
Yes.
to get in the car after you just sat there and ate that steak. How about
Yes.
that? Come on now, y'all. Health is wealth. And we don't get up. If we don't take care of ourselves, we're going to shorten our lives. So we're
Yes.
disqualifying ourselves from this race, spiritually and naturally. We are disqualifying ourselves if we do not maintain our health. Come on now, hear our heart. This gives me life.
Yes.
And we may sound very corny. We may sound, I don't know what you want to call it, but this gives me life. We're not walking around depressed. We're not walking
Yes.
around oppressed. We're not walking
Amen.
around
That's
suppressed. We're not pressed in any way.
Amen.
Mm-mm. That's right.
Period. We are not depressed at all.
Mm-mm.
We are free. Whom the Son set free
It's
is
free
free indeed.
Yes.
Wow!
Yes.
And this is Well Hades.
Yes. Yes.
You're
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, listen to us. Jan is going to take it over from here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to go out here. I'm going to do some jump rope. So you're going to see me while Jan is talking to you.
Yes.
Do a little weight. I'm gonna go out here, stretch where you can see just a few little things. And then we're going to wrap up.
Sounds great.
It will not be a long show. We just want to be on here to motivate you. Health is
Yes,
wealth.
It is.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Thank
Thank
you,
you again.
Lisa.
Awesome job. Awesome job. And as Brandy said, health is, Brandy, I think health is definitely wealth because it, like Brandy said, we're out here, we're moving around. I can't move as freely because I didn't come dressed for the occasion. But nonetheless, that when I take my girls to the park, I'm jumping on the jungle gym and the bars along with them. And I'm in my early 40s. So we're
You know
definitely
what? I'm
moving.
just gonna put it out there on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
I'll be 45.
Hey! We like birthdays around here. And I love it because you're so energetic. And that's how we should be. Because it, like you said, you touched on a really key point too about it causes us to live longer. I don't know how many times we've had to bury people in the church that honestly I felt like they've gone too soon
Yes.
because they
Talk
didn't take
about
care
it.
of their health.
Talk about
And
it.
and we want to be people, we want to be, God not only calls us to be good stewards of our finances, of our spiritual life, but also our physical health. We live in the temples, our bodies are the temples of the Holy Spirit. So we want to make sure that we're feeding it the proper foods, we're exercising, we're moving around as we see Sister Brandy getting her jumps in. Makes me excited, makes me want to jump with her, but I might do this track after this dress and all, yes. And I know that may sound weird, but how many times have we ran around the church in our dresses and heels?
Okay.
So that's a form of exercise
Make
too.
it plain, sis.
Yes, yes. So
Make it
even in
plain.
your praise, you can get up and move around and exercise. And this is why it's so good. Even praise is awesome because we're moving around, we're moving our limbs, we're getting around and moving, and you can get healed even in your praise by moving your body. And Brandy was doing some
Yes,
jump ropes.
some
Hold
jump
on.
ropes.
Hold on. How
You
long
going
does that
out
go? I
there?
think hold on.
Go ahead, I'll
Hold on.
switch you.
Wait a minute.
Woo!
Hide the camera in case. Oh, this ain't gonna work in this dress, girl. Oh no.
I don't know. Go ahead. Oh, shut up. They better ask somebody. Woo! Health is wealth.
Yeah, it
This
is.
gives us life. Go,
Girl,
girl.
I know that's right.
Ah!
Yes.
Woo!
That felt good.
See what I mean?
That felt good.
Come on now, y'all.
Yes, and the weather's breaking.
Oh,
It's beautiful. There
we
is no
need
reason
you
to be
to
in the
live.
house. Yes.
We need you to live.
Yes.
Please don't disqualify your health.
Yes.
Live.
Yes.
Oh my God, live.
Yes.
Get up and live.
That's it.
Health is wealth.
Yes, it is.
Health is wealth.
Yes.
This is Well Hades. We want to thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
This is short, sweet, and to the point.
That's all right. Till next time, I'm going to run this track. Thank you for tuning in to Well Haiti.